celebrating 30 years of helping students and their families. The Founders Fund, a nonprofit organization, was founded by Club Pelican Bay golf members to assist club employees and their families with the expense of a higher education. Realizing other families needed help too, scholarships were opened to other Collier County High School seniors. Our scholars are helping us celebrate our 30th anniversary and our major milestones of awarding over $5 million to over 775 students since 1991.
So I grew up in Naples in a very low-income family, in a low-income environment, and consisted of so many violence, drug use. It really just wasn't a safe place for not even just children, but for people to be around, period.
My family came from Guatemala in the 90s for a better life. And since we have like 4 siblings, it makes it harder for them to be able to pay for college. I needed to be able to find scholarships in order to pay for my college tuition.
My parents came from Cuba. My dad left me and my mom in Cuba when I was 3 by ourselves. And then he sent all the paperwork through and he brought me here, and my sister and my mom when I was 6.
So I came here in 5th grade from Peru. Both of my parents, that was their number one thing. Like, we came to this country for your schooling. We came to this country because we want you to do better than we did.
My mom always told me we can't pay for college, so if you don't work hard and get scholarships and get money, you can't go.
We are the Zinn sisters, and we are all recipients of the Founders Fund Scholarship. It meant so much for me to receive this scholarship because it gave my family financial support in order for me to attend university. I was able to pave the way for my sisters by being a first-generation college graduate.
I needed the scholarship to pay for my housing expenses because I needed a kitchen because of my medical condition. I also have a service dog because of my anxiety and depression. Living off campus actually helps that.
I knew early on that we had to work really early for college. Her older sister had a lot of medical issues, had to spend a lot of time in the hospital, so my income was limited. It was a big struggle to make sure she got a great education.
It's very overwhelming. I guess as like a little kid, I always wanted to be either a doctor or a scientist because the idea of like discovery was just so intriguing to me. And the Founders Fund takes like those dreams that you've had since you were a little kid and it makes them a reality.
Visiting the schools and meeting the kids and reading the applications and learning how smart and how motivated so many of these kids were. That's how I knew that they deserved it.
When I found out that I received the Founders Fund Scholarship, I was in class, just doing my work as usual and checking my email. I just seen that congratulations that I got accepted. You know, I was just smiling all day. When I got home, I told my mom that I got accepted and she was really happy. And I knew that, I'm going in the right direction and that new opportunities are gonna open up for me to be able to, pursue an education, be able to help my family in the future.
Without the Founders Fund Scholarship, I most likely would have attended a school here in Florida rather than going out of state. But Purdue University is actually #1 in the nation for my degree, so it's amazing that I'm able to attend there thanks to the Founders Fund Scholarship.
Currently, I live in Austin, Texas, where I'm a licensed acupuncturist at Modern Acupuncture. I'm also pursuing my doctorate degree in Chinese medicine and acupuncture.
This past May, I graduated from Lehigh University, and currently I'm a process engineer at Lemons Technology in Bloomfield, New Jersey. Currently, I'm a third-year student at UF, and this spring I will be interning at Florida State Senate for Florida's 2022 legislative session.
I feel proud of him because when he was 10 years old probably, he told me that I promised that I'm gonna be on a FSU. That was one of his dreams, to be in a Florida State University. And now he's there, so I'm so proud of him.
Having been put in a situation where I finally get to meet some people who are willing to help someone that needs it, it made me feel like, oh wow, the world is not as bad as I have seen.
When I got the scholarship, it was just like a huge relief. It was like, this takes like a really big chunk of like my parents' shoulders. I was really excited.
My parents just cried a lot. They've sacrificed everything for me, coming to this country, and now they get to sit back and just watch me become the person they always wanted me to become.
it was a really good moment to see them proud. Like, finally. It was just like everything we've done for the past years. This is it. Like, this is what we've been waiting for.
I think it's very important that we give back to the community and promote the students and the young talent that we have here in Collier County, because in a lot of cases I think they will come back and give back to the community. It's just so wonderful to be able to help not just the students but the families, to relieve them of the financial burden.
Thank you very much for taking a chance on a child who had a rough past and was seeking a future not only for himself but for his family.
Thank you, Founders Fund, for your support for myself, my family, so I can pursue my career to help the community.
Thank you, Founders Fund.
Thank you, Founders Fund.
Thank you for helping us.
And our families.
It's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, and you have made it possible.
Lives are impacted from the simple act of receiving a scholarship. Dreams are made possible, financial burdens are lessened, and the possibilities are endless. Help us make a difference for more students and their families.